Toronto. She's in the building. We are doing a live interview. So hey, how you doing, NeQuita? How you doing? How's your day going so far? How's
I'm
uh how's Canada actually?
I'm doing really well. Thanks for having me on your radio show. It's going good. I recorded it. Well, I wrote a new song last night, so I'm in a pretty like creative mode this week.
Uh huh.
And yeah, Canada's pretty. It's kind of it's spring here, so it's kind of like cold, but then not cold. So we're kind of confused like what to wear outside.
Okay.
But
Okay.
the vibe is pretty blessed, and yeah, no issues, just all positive vibes right now.
Before I get into the music thing, you guys be getting the vortex, from the North Pole, South Pole, and all that. Like the real
Wait,
cold. Like I know you guys get the frigid because we be getting the frigid from you guys. Like the frigid cold, like you know what I mean?
oh yeah, I'm not sure where it comes from, but it definitely comes from like north. And then if you're getting it, then it's heading to you. So
Uh huh.
I guess when we get a snowstorm or we get a cold front, it's gonna travel to where you are, like New York, Massachusetts area. So,
Right.
um,
Right. And it's funny,
but there
like
are times where it's snowing where you guys are, and then it's not snowing here. So
right,
like
because
right now, it's like
uh huh.
10 degrees, maybe 9 degrees. It's not. It's really not that cold right now.
Yeah, because you guys like actually like close to us, like Boston from Canada. I could literally
Yeah, very
drive.
close. I think you're like a 2 hour plane ride.
Right, right,
Private
right,
jet, maybe like 45 minutes.
right. Indeed, indeed. I want to say thank you for coming through. To do this interview with me. Um, and let's start.
Yeah.
So, Miss Nikita, how did you start with this music thing? Like, at what age that attract you? At what age that you wanted to become an artist?
I started singing like at a very young age. I think like 2, 3, and then like I started developing a voice like around 9 years old.
Uh huh.
And then I would start singing like in school during recess. But then I kind of got bullied here and there, so I kind of like was insecure. But then I family members pushed me because I do come from a very musical family. My
Uh huh.
mom's side of the family is all dancing and singing and very musical.
Right.
So I think it really did come from me, like just wow, 420 people are watching. Wow.
Right now?
Um, yeah, I
Oh
think
wow,
so. I think
that's
that's
what's
that's
up.
cool.
Uh huh.
Sorry, but yeah, that's how I like developed my passion for music,
Uh huh.
and then I started writing. I started writing rhymes at 13, and I started performing in my church,
Okay.
and then that was my first time where I started performing was like at church, like officially be on a stage, learn how to work a mic and stuff. That
Cool.
was in church, so I owe it all to like my church for like providing that opportunity for me when I was younger.
Uh huh.
And then like ever since then I've just been trying to hone in on my craft. So that's how it's really started very naturally for me. I didn't just wake up and say, okay, I want to just be a rapper or a singer.
Right. Right.
Like it was deeply rooted in me from a very long time, like from when I was born, because I
Right.
think God chose me
I was about to
and
say
gave
that.
me the
Mm-hmm.
purpose of creating
Uh huh.
music.
I mean, go ahead.
So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's how it developed for me.
Right. I mean, same thing over here. Like, like me, I didn't know I was gonna become a DJ. I didn't know I was gonna become a radio host. But like I was telling Frizz, if it's in you, you're gonna develop that in the latter years. You're gonna develop your craft in the latter years. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? If you're gonna be a preacher, you're gonna be a preacher. If you're gonna be a R&B artist, a rapper, whatever it is, it's if you're gonna um, build the gift, whatever. Some people have a gift, they don't birth their gift. They just let it ruin
Yeah.
whatever. But
It's
it
very fortunate for you to find your gift early too. So
uh,
I consider myself lucky that I found it like really young.
right.
But yeah, like sometimes people find what their true gift is like later in life, and then
Uh-huh.
and that doesn't like that's okay too because your journey is your journey.
Right, right,
So
indeed. Indeed. Um so that's love. I'm just checking some my bad. Yeah, that's definitely what it is, you know what I mean? We all have a gift, especially when it comes to, you know, knowing what your gift is. We all have a gift inside. You have to
mhm.
know how to birth it out. So that's what's up. So let's go to the second question. When did you know? how did you get into the music thing? What was the connection? Who actually found you, or did you just blow out like that?
Well, I'm located in Toronto. For
Uh huh.
anyone that's listening, as you know, like I live in Toronto, just outside Toronto, and I guess like when I came out of school, I decided to. I really like to perform. I like to be on stage. I think that's where like majority of my passion comes through is on stage.
Right.
So I started really like performing at a whole bunch of shows,
Hmm.
and then I developed. Then that kind of like snowballed a little bit, and that's when I found like my first producer to work with,
Right.
and then I started working in the studio, and I didn't really like know what my sound was. This was like 3 4 years ago. I didn't really know what my sound was.
Right.
I was really just trying to figure out, okay, like where's my let me experiment and see what sounds are going to come out from me creating.
Okay.
And like I literally reached out to people. I was like, I want to do this, I want to take this seriously, this is like my desire, this is my passion.
Hmm.
I literally started by like I scouted, I went on the internet, I put out Kijiji ads, and I was like, okay, I'm going to try to what I need is a producer. So I
Okay.
figured like the first thing that I need right now is a producer,
Uh huh.
someone that can create beats for me, someone that can engineer my voice, someone that can help me develop my voice in studio.
Uh huh.
And then I found my first producer, and then that led me to recording a couple of records. And then after that, um, I kind of figured out what my sound really was. It was like a bridge between pop and R&B because that's where my voice really sits really well.
Uh huh.
And then after that, I bridged out working with more producers. So the more I connected with my city, the
Right.
more I connected with people online.
Uh
So
huh.
I didn't wait for anyone to come to me. I really put myself out there,
That's what's
even when
up.
I like didn't know anything and it was completely inexperienced.
Right.
I just put myself out there. I was like, I have nothing to lose. I made Kijiji ads. I responded to a whole bunch of people's Twitters. I reached out to a whole bunch of producers like, hey, I'm new to the city
Okay.
in regards to music and I want to do music. Would you be interested in working with a female artist?
Right.
And grant you 90% of the time I never get a reply, but that's just normal. That's just the game.
Uh
And
huh.
then eventually I kept going, pushing, developing my sound. I got a vocal coach. I improved my voice. Um, I started experimenting with writing and poetry, and that's how I developed my ability to write songs for myself.
Uh huh.
And then just naturally, the production became available to me. People started reaching out to me when I started to focus on myself.
Uh huh.
That's when people started to reach out to me, and
Okay.
then that's basically how it started, and that's where I am now.
Man,
Is like I've
I
established,
I man, you know what? I have to give you a round of applause for that. That's very motivated right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, you motivate yourself to do what you are doing right now. That you put yourself out because you know in life people are waiting for a handout. You know what I mean? You know, but you didn't wait for a handout. You went out, you went and get it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You a go getter. So and I applaud you for that. I do want to say shout out to Madame Shogun. She wanted to ask some questions. I don't know if she could hear me right now. Shogun, if you tuning in right now, you could go ahead and ask her some questions if you want to. The
Grace
mic
and
is
peace.
yours.
Good evening, NeQuita. How are you doing this evening?
Good evening. I'm doing very well. How are you?
You are very beautiful. I have not heard your music. Are you going to do something for us off the cuff? You got something to play for us? Can we hear something?
Yeah, I can sing a cappella if you want. I can sing something right now.
That'd
I
be
just recorded a cover, so I can sing that for you.
oh wow, that'd be nice.
What do you need us to do? Just listen? Should we
Yeah,
mute ourselves?
yeah, you can just listen, and then I'll just do a quick chorus, I guess.
Yep, we all
Okay,
is.
everyone knows The Weeknd. He's a Toronto native, and The Weeknd song "Save Your Tears."
Okay.
Okay, I'll just do the quick hook for you. Um, I don't know why I run away. I'll make you cry when I run away. Save your tears for another day. Oh boy, I say save your tears for another day.
Oh wow,
Of course.
nice, nice. You hear that? Shogun. You hear that? Did you like that? Well, you know what? I love it. You know what I mean?
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely beautiful voice.
Oh wow,
Yes,
thanks.
indeed.
So, so
Cracks me
you're
up.
a signed artist, or you're looking to get signed? What are you doing?
Right now, I'm independent and I'm working just independently. I'd be open to major label deals, but I've created an environment for myself where I can solidify success even just being independent, and I have no problem staying independent. But yeah, for budgetary reasons and marketing reasons, I would prefer to be signed to a major label, and I'll always make sure I'm ready for that if that ever happens.
That's what's
What
up.
kind of fan base do you have?
I have a good live base. I have a good live in Toronto. Like a lot of people come to my show. I can pull like 100 to 200 people a show, and that's kind of where majority of my fan base is. But because of COVID, that's died a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. In regards to my Spotify and like my online audience, that's still growing. That's a work in progress for me right now.
Okay, cool.
So, so what is your virtual experience? Are you doing live shows online?
No, I've decided like during this pandemic, what I'm really gonna focus on is like strengthening my weakness because I do believe your strongest, like your weakest link is what you should always focus on to fix, and I think that's my writing and like making better songs. So I haven't done any virtual tours or virtual performances. I've really decided to like make my schedule full of just content creation. So right now I'm like working on improving my beat selection, improving my melodies, choice of how I like my lyrical flow. I even got a writer to write with me.
Hmm.
So I've really used this pandemic to just really focus on just like the album making content creation. I have not done any live stuff lately since the pandemic. So
Okay,
Well, one
okay.
of the great things about live music is that you can do just that. You can build a fan base just on the stuff that you already have. You might want to do that because then when you take off, you already have created that personal. Even how we're sitting here speaking in the live show, DJ Storm Heat is, we're broadcasters. So you might want to add the broadcasting to your part. It's a little bit personal.
yeah, I was thinking about that too. I was thinking about setting that up, like creating a studio space where I can do that because I see a lot of artists doing that, and that's like where I shine a lot is like my stage presence. So why not create a virtual experience for people? I just gotta have it set up. That's all.
It's already set up, baby girl. You just
Oh,
did.
okay.
All right.
Welcome to Live Me.
Yeah.
Facts.
And
Please
we got
help me
people that can
collect.
do covers for you and everything. So we can pull
Amazing.
those
I'll
lines
connect.
seriously so we can help you. I have a friend, she's managed by Centel, and she does the marketing and, she can help you with the social media aspect of things. A lot of people are missing that social media thing,
Yeah,
and you
exactly.
need
I
somebody to do
appreciate that. Yeah, again, I'm grateful for just doing this interview right now because that's just opening a connection for me right there. So
Yes,
I will
indeed.
connect
it.
for sure.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Well,
indeed.
you're on your way. Thank you for coming through and absolutely sharing your talent. Finding definitely what you said, the time, the talent, and the treasure is what we have, right?
Thank you.
Um.
So God bless.
Yes. I also I want to say where can they find your music at Nikita, where can the public find your music?
Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music,
Uh huh.
Tidal, Deezer, and
Okay.
then obviously my Instagram, which is where I have a central hub for links for all of that. My
Uh huh.
Instagram is at NeQuita Russell.
Uh huh.
All of my social media handles are consistent. They're all at NeQuita Russell. So Twitter, Facebook, all of them, you can just find me by that handle.
Uh huh.
But right now, my biggest streaming platform I'd say is Spotify. So if
Cool.
people want to
Cool.
tap in and listen to my latest track, Saucin, they can go on Spotify.
Um. I also I'm going to take a break, but in the meantime, I'm going to play the song called is from you, Saucin. Um.
Yeah. Okay.
Um.
Blessed.
Right. I'm going to play Saucin. And before I play the video, how did that song comes about and where did you guys shoot it at?
Um. well, I wrote it like it was written like in the summer kind of,
Uh huh.
and then it was filmed in the Toronto harbor front on
Uh
a boat.
huh.
My friend has access, I have access to like a boat at the waterfront, and I decided, okay, this is going to be a summer vibe.
Right.
So I just filmed it on the water. The whole thing was done on the water, and then also a green screen.
Cool. 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 So, guys, for anybody that's tuning in right now to KSOM Radio, we are live right now with Madam NeQuita Russel, all the way down at Toronto, Canada, R&B artist. She's official, guys. Don't forget to check her out. She's all over social media, all over YouTube's Instagram, your Snapchat, and your Facebook. So we're going to play Saucin' by NeQuita Russel, and we be right back. All right?
Thanks.
KSOMRadio.com, your official radio station for live music and so forth. But in the meantime, let's get this song going in. Once again, Saucin' by NeQuita. Hold on. Let me see if I could. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I got so many things hooked up right now. All right, I got it.
Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Bitch, I'm the baddest of all. I can be fucking with y'all. So when I shop at the mall, why do your man always call? I don't got time for you, bro. I don't got time for a hoe. All of my bitches, they know. No one can sauce it like me. I am the chef of the house. You could've never be keys. I never kept for the club. When I got a degree, I've been feeling hella blessed. About to pick me up a sweat. I'm a fly shit. I'm in my way. Look at my wrist. Don't say hi, bitch. I'm a savage. You a savage. Got no purpose. You ain't earned shit. Up in the kitchen, I'm cutting it up. I'm fucking it up. I'm fucking it up. Saucing it up. You better get with the buzz. 'Cause you don't be sitting with us. You ain't dripping enough. I don't see ice. You was a sight. Better be taking a hike. Keeping my shit on the low. Keeping my shit on the DL. I gotta go and reload. I cannot give you the details. Keeping my shit on the low. Keeping my shit on the DL. I gotta go and reload. I cannot give you the details. I'm in a club and I'm feeling myself. You in a line and you taking an L. So your name and just don't ring a bell. We get a lit every night, it's a movie. We at the beach and it's sushi. Kicking it just like I'm Brucey. Oh, you don't run up on me. I got a Uzi, no Uzi. Always been a savage. When I'm keeping baddest, I design my fashion. Got his face and habits. Yeah, I'm dripping in nuts. Dripping, I roll through the six. No, I ain't taking no pics. I'm a fly shit. I'm in my way. Look at my wrist. Don't say hi, bitch. I'm a savage. You a savage. Got no purpose. You ain't earned shit. What? I'm a fly shit. I'm in my way. Look at my wrist. Don't say hi, bitch.
I'm a savage, you a savage, got no purpose, you ain't earned shit.
Yeah. Once again, you made DJ Quiet Storm. We are live once again right here, KSOMRadio.com with your girl NeQuita. NeQuita's in the building. We have Shogun's in the building. We have Juicy Lips in the building. What up, everybody? We live. We chilling. I love that song, Saucin'. Hey, Shogun, I know Shogun probably loving it too. What you think about that song, Shogun?